When we travel to Shiraz, there's a lot of places and attractions that we just cannot refuse to see. Afifabad Garden is one of those places. Back in the days of Safavian dynasty, Afifabad was named Gulshan Garden, and it was one of the most important and crowded gardens in Shiraz, which kings would have been chosen there.
After Safavian dynasty, the Qajars came through, and one of the most important persons, called Mirza Ali Khan Qajar al-Mulk, bought this garden. He did lots of changes, that the most important of them are building the main monument and buying an aqueduct for watering the trees. Most of the flower designing and the whole space had been done in those days.
It was at the end of Qajar's dynasty that the garden was gave over to Miss Afif, Qajar al-Mulk's nephew. She acted the main role in order to purify the garden, and it was so good that the garden's name changed into Afifabad, which means purified by Afif. With the establishment of Pahlavi government, garden heirs gifted the garden to Farah Pahlavi and Muhammad Reza Shah. It was in 1961 that the military bought the garden, and after the revolution of Iran, it was gave over to Islamic Republic.
It became the second military museum in Iran at the same date of Military Day in 18th of April in 1991, and also in 31st of May in 1972, it was registered in the list of national monuments in Iran. Now, it's time to put the brick walls behind and enter the garden. The gate is made of tall wooden doors, and at the top we can see two lions facing each other. It seems that they have a crown in one hand and a ball in the other.
Now we are in front of a corridor that connects us to the main area by passing the gate. We can perfectly see two small rooms which are dedicated to the guardians. Now we can see the main court, which is almost 127,000 square meters, including other places of the garden. The first thing we mostly see is a big rectangular shaped pool which is in front of the main bâtiment.
Garden's flower decoration is known as one of the most valuable features in Iranian garden architectures. We can see cypress, pine tree, plantain, and willow all over the garden, accompanied by pomegranate and orange trees, which is delightful beside the fountain, and the reflex of the main bâtiment over the pool, which is eye-catching.
Afifabad Monument is a building with astonishing features. It's a two-floor building which contains 30 rooms and halls. Wood designing is one of the amazing scenes for the internal space. Doors and seal are all out of wood with the best decorate. Inside there's plenty of columns and windows that passes lots of man of light, and also you'll have a large porch in each room's outer area. The original view is on the eastern side. This view includes drawing of one of the Sasanians' king crowning ritual. Details of this view are very good looking and eye-catching. We can see that the priest is giving over the crown to the prince, and you can see that there is a large pool in front of this view.
The mansion's main door is on the northern side. You will enter the hall by a stairway path, but remember not to lose the head of the mansion. This section contains 4 columns that is designed over Persepolis columns. Persepolis is one of the main architectural structures in Iran. One of the astonishing sections is the porch's wooden seal. This fantastic seal is decorated with different parts of the wood. These pieces are tetra and hexagonals. Oiled color elements is used to fulfill the aspects of the woods.
At the same section, we can see 2 porches with 8 columns for each. A big and beautiful porch shapes the eastern side of the building, which contains the whole side of the mansion. The western side seems so simple, and in the south of the building we can see a porch which is very alike to the northern one in terms of decoration.
Afifabad's mansion's first floor is dedicated to the military museum. This section is the biggest one in Middle East. You can find a full set of firearms and close combat weapons. In order to point out that the most important part you'll need to visit, weapons belong to Fath Ali Shah, Mirza Kuchak Khan Jangali, the warriors of Forest Movement, Reza Shah and his son Muhammad Shah, Rais Ali Delwari's machine gun, Fath Ali Shah Qajar's cannon, and Reza Shah Pahlavi's body carriage.
By crossing the stairs, we reach to the second floor. This section is surrounded by nesting rooms. The big hall in the middle of the monument just pulls you in. It's a very beautiful and colorful seal which is decorated by different arts and design.
In both northern and southern part of this hall we can see big bags out of stone. All over the walls are decorated by gypsum decorations and their modernist aspects are just great. The lights coming from several windows makes it twice brilliant than before. Ebrat Museum is in this floor and it consists of different parts like conference room, living room, clothes, reception, library and a casino.
And all of these belongs to the royal family. There are two other interesting places in this garden. Traditional coffee shop and treasury bath that we'll pass it over to you guys to go and discover what's inside.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you next time.